Hey guys, Chris from Haunt Tech Tips here with something a little different today, a in-use review, let's call it. This is a Victure, V-I-C-T-U-R-E brand hunting camera, HC200. It is a Amazon item. I was actually contacted by the manufacturer to review this, which is perfect because we have a scene this year, just a little filler scene, with a hunter in a tent, a little surprise, and hey, a hunting camera. Perfect for the scene, plus we can get some scare cam footage of the surprise. So it's 12 megapixel images, which that's pretty good. IP66 waterproof, LCD screen inside, 90-degree PRR motion sensor detector area, and it retailed for somewhere between $60 and $70. I will, full disclosure, this is a review model. So I didn't pay 60 to 70, but so far it looks pretty decent, not gonna lie there. I've already taken off the protective film off of this. You'll see there was protective film over the infrareds, over the camera, and over the passive infrared sensor. The film, pretty noticeable on the infrared and the sensor, or infrared LEDs and the infrared sensor, but not so noticeable on the camera, so just make sure to peel that off or else your picture is going to look horrible. So here we go. Here is the device in its whole. It's made of like an ABS car dashboard type plastic, a little flexible, but feels pretty strong. All in all, it's not super lightweight, not super heavy. There is, it looks like a microphone hole right there. You can just make it out. So I guess it has sound. I hope it has sound. I don't actually know that yet. See, there is a photo cell right there, so it'll tell if it's bright or dark. It could be color or black and white for night mode. Infrared LEDs and a red, I'm guessing that's a red LED indicator for test mode when you're doing a walk test on your infrared. Passive infrared this sensor there. So it opens up with these two clamps. And there is a small hole. You can put a tiny padlock in there. I'm not sure we're going to find a padlock like that other than maybe small gun case padlocks. But still, it will at least keep people from opening it up, breaking the seal, stealing your SD card. There is a SD card slot right down here. I need to get one to put in it. It says up to 32 gigabytes. That's pretty decent. Let's see. We have our screen here with the protector on it. I'm going to leave that on. That's not going to affect operation at all. There's also a protector over the buttons. Menu looks decent. Looks like there's speaker holes right here, so that's interesting. USB cable input, so I guess you can transfer video off that way or via card. Off test for the passive infrared sensor and on modes. I also noticed there is a 6-volt 2-amp adapter back here. So it looks like you can power this off a battery or external power, however you want to do it, as well. Also a tripod screw, so that's interesting, a little different. The batteries go in here. This part of the case pulls out. Ooh, 8 AA batteries, that is a lot. Luckily I have my Amazon Basics batteries. I love these things. They're cheap, but they still do a great job. In my opinion, just as good as the big name brands. They changed out the plastic on the wrapper, so it's real easy to open now. At least I believe they did. It might have been easy before, I don't recall, but they're definitely easy to open now. Alright, all open up. And we're going to do another video on how to do reviews of things and how to get free or really cheap review models of things. I believe I paid somewhere in the ballpark of 60 cents for this because it was a review model. Which, I mean, that's amazing. So, especially for us haunters, everything's budget conscious and you can still get good stuff without breaking the bank on it. Alright. Batteries are in. Put the cover on. And something that has me, I'm not going to lie, a little confused about this. I don't see how the battery power gets from here to here. Really don't. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe it's coming through the hinge? I guess maybe it's a split hinge in the middle? I'll turn it on. And that did not do anything. Maybe that's why this is a demo model, perhaps. Memory card must be formatted by menu. Please tear off all protective films before using. That's fine. Shut it. Oh, there it is. There's a battery. Looks like a small wire channel right there. So the wire must come in and through right up top here. Let me make sure I set the batteries properly. Sure looks like it. All brand new batteries. Positive. Oh, I see some of these springs are a little tricky. That might be it. Make sure they all spin free. Yeah, everything looks good. It's on mode. But it would appear as if nothing is happening. I'm going to pause the video and dig a little deeper and see if we can figure out what is happening, or rather not happening here. Okay, well, we're going for disassembly to see what is wrong here. I've already taken out the first few screws. These are tiny little screws, so I need to get out my jeweler screwdrivers. Just letting them fall on the side here. So sin, I really had high hopes for this, so I'm hoping it's just a loose solder joint or something like that. Nothing of any substance wrong with it. Else we'll return to Amazon and get another. That is the beauty of Amazon, is the ease of returns. Just a trip to a local shipping hub to drop off a package. Alright, I'm going to pull this up. I did meter across the batteries and I was getting 6 volts top to bottom. Alright. A little bit of adhesive on that. That looks pretty clean. And just before we wrap up, I dug a little more in this and found that the terminals on this side are all just one in, one out. That's where it loops. So the circuit starts or ends with these terminals and it just goes back and forth. So to illustrate, continuity, 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 and continuity. On this side, it all goes through the circuit board, and I found that there's continuity on the negative terminals, but there's no continuity between the positive terminals. So it would appear as if there is a loss in the positive side, so it's only getting 6 volts from this set of batteries, because AA batteries are 1.5 volts each. When you put them in line like this, that'll give you 2 sets of 3, so 6 volts. But it's not getting the current it needs to fire this up, so it's only getting half the current it needs if it's only getting this bank of batteries through. I did find I have negative continuity with this terminal. I do not have positive continuity from any terminal. So it could even be we are getting the full set of 6 volts from both. And those would be in parallel, so it's 6 volts with twice the amperage of one set of batteries. And just the device is not receiving it at all. I'll do one further test just to see if that's the case. And I occasionally get a little continuity here or there to the positive side, and I'm really not sure where that's coming from. There might be a roaming short in this somewhere, who knows. Here we are, we've dug all the way down. I pulled out the circuit board and found that these are looping terminals, just like on the opposite side, the two down bottom either side here. And look at the circuit board. As I suspected, it is two different sets of 6-volt batteries that are put together in parallel, so that way it adds up the current, not the voltage. I have good continuity between the negative terminals, but still nothing at all between the positive terminals. And let's see. No continuity between either positive terminal and the positive battery wire. Or, well, positive power wire going to the camera. So there's something wrong on this tiny circuit board, which is a shame. But that does seem to be the case. It looks like they have some diodes in here. I believe that's what those are. So if you put the batteries in backwards, it doesn't fry it. That's kind of nice. But something wrong with the circuit board. It's a small part. I could see how a solder joint or whatnot could go wrong on the manufacturing line, as small as it is. But again, I'm not going to dig any further. This is a warranty item. It is a tester item, so I'm going to send it back, get one that works, and we'll return with the rest of this video. Okay, so here we are with another brand new sealed Victure trail camera. I'm going to pop this one open and give it a shot. Let's hope that the first one was just a random, rare manufacturer defect. You saw it there, broke the seal. Same packaging as the other. Here are the films it's talking about. There's clearly a film over top of the infrareds, film over top of the camera, film over top of the passive infrared. So I'm going to open this up. I'm going to leave the films on this one for now. Get the accessories out of the way. And here come the batteries. Batteries in place, and ruh-roh. Ruh-roh. No bueno. No bueno at all. Looks like they have a whole bad run of these, so that is a sin. That is an absolute sin. Let's just confirm again. Find my multimeter. Here's the meter, and we have that's odd. 4.8 volts from... Oh, I see what I did. 6.4 volts. And 6.4 volts. Just a curiosity, I saw on the bottom of this the 6 volt 2 amp input. Have a 6 volt power supply that I believe will fit that plug. I could be wrong. Nope, I was wrong. That is a tiny little plug, so have to dig a little further to find one of those. But You can call me stumped on this. If I'm getting voltage across the batteries, there's no clear reason why this should not be working. And honestly, I really don't want to give this much more effort than I already have at this point. That is truly a crying shame. Manufacturer did recommend to try to run it on only 4 batteries. But nothing. Oh, here we go. I use a SanDisk Ultra 32 gig memory card. Pop that in. Nice little retention pop there, and press again to release. Turn it on to test mode. This is still the funniest thing. Alright, menu. Let's see, photo size. Of course, you know me, I want to go as big as possible. 12 megs. Video size, full HD, the way it should be. Video length, I'm going to go 20 seconds. I'm going to go 15 seconds. I think that'll be adequate for scare cam. Interval 1 minute. It's about right. Timestamp, I do not need a timestamp for scare cam use. Time switch, I don't know what that is. Password set, oh that's clever if you're in an area where you're worried somebody might steal this. Time lapse, oh that's cool. Format the memory card here. Okay, that was quick and easy. Set the clock, 2018. Wrong way. That protector's peeling, but that's okay, it's a peel-off protector anyway. 1458. Okay. So screen powers itself off after 5 minutes, that's cool. Volume record, normal. System, I don't have any firmware updates. So menu is back. Mode's currently camera. I'm going to go camera and video. Perfect. And menu. So let's do a shot here real quick. Well, it looks pretty clean. It really does. Alright, oh, video's being shot right now because it's all motion. 15 seconds of video. Or is it continuing? I'll have to play with this a little more. So far this one looks promising. And we're going to put this up on the trail tonight. We're going to strap it to a tree, do a little bit of video later tonight after it's dark, and see what it looks like. We're here at the Trail of Terror. We have our Victure brand camera. I'm going to make sure it's sealed up good. Peel off the protective covers. Always satisfying to do. And it comes with a couple mounting options. There is a metal bracket that you can screw in, and then this adjustable metal arm that can go into the tripod mount on the bottom. You can tripod mount it, or you can use the tree straps they include, which is what I'm going to do for now. We are a trail. They also include a USB cable, which that's nice. So we're going to mount it on a tree. This here looks pretty suitable. Hopefully the strap's long enough. We'll see. And spider webs. Up the tree. Just long enough. Perfect. Feed the strap through. Camo pattern actually works pretty well out here. Alright, camera's attached. That was super easy. Going to turn it on. Oh, hey look, there's a light to indicate. I suppose it's now in record mode, I believe. So we'll do a couple walk-bys and see what it does. So I have it in playback mode here, and I'll tell you what, the video actually looks pretty good. I'll put the video onto the vlog itself so you can see the actual video and the snapshots it took. The infrared LEDs seem to do a nice job lighting up the scene. There is a bit of a hot spot in the middle, but that's to be expected with LEDs, but the further away you are, the better it'll look. So overall, I think this will do great for our haunt this year.